Mr. DIY is the Malaysian homegrown enterprise and the largest home improvement retailer with more than 1,250 stores across Asia, including Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, Cambodia, and India. The home improvement retailer has dedicated to make a positive difference in the lives of its valued customer by offering convenience at all its stores nationwide. The company strives to put customer first by operating an innovative business that is flexible when it comes to providing a wide variety of products, good quality and value for money, holding true to the company's motto of always low price.
The Mr. DIY vision is to be the largest home improvement retailer in Malaysia and around the world in 10 years to come. And their mission is to uphold our motto of always low prices while continuing to provide a huge selection of products of affordable price. Mr. DIY use operational planning, which has two types, which are standing plan and single-use plan. Standing plan help the companies become more consistent. The policies serve as the board direction for manager making decisions on behalf of the company. Mr. DIY had a written policy that offer 100% refund or exchange of their products against unsatisfying and damaged products based on the terms. The terms in the return should be accepted without modification. Mr. DIY very care about their customers' certification. Besides, the single-use plan is one-time action and limited usage. The lease depends on the project. For example, Mr. DIY had 827 stores around the country and plans to continue to open 127 stores around the country. For this year, they use a lot of data to discover new locations.
For organizing, Mr. DIY provided a task for each store for comfort of client. They are replacing and inspecting the stock in of the share. Mr. DIY is a profit business that sells around 200,000 necessary gardening and electrical items as well as hardware, stationery, auto parts and event part supplies. For second part of important in organizing is departmentalization. The 5 common type is functional, geographical, product, process and customer departmentalization. For functional departmentalization employ Mr. DIY. Within the function area, each employee coordinate functional departmentalization. For instance, in the production division, they will in charge of product quality as a manager of QA, maintenance, logistics and purchase. In addition, Mr. DIY customer support division was divided in 3 departments: information, customer management and display engineering.
There are 2 types of decision making, which are program and non-program, that Mr. DIY managers use to resolve and identify the problem. For the program decision making, the management has to set up weekly work plans for their teams and think about hiring part-times. Besides, the number of raw materials to buy should be calculated based on planned production, available products, and delivery dates for the final goods to avoid delay in delivery to the other store. Next, Non-program decision-making is an on-time decision in an unpredictable situation such as the pandemic COVID-19. Mr. DIY management needs to make new steps to keep the organization running while COVID-19. So the top level management needs to make sure all their employees allow the SOP. For example, all staff needs to wear masks, always sanitize every product and prepare a hand sanitizer.
Mr. DIY used the reinforcement theory to maintain their good working performance by using a reward and award system to acknowledge the employee contribution to the company. The employee will have an award for each month, known as Employee of the Month for each branch for employee that give the most outstanding result for organizations. Next, Mr. DIY used Herzberg's two-factor theory that chooses the best retail shop to open their company branches for the good environment of their employee and overall performance. Mr. DIY also makes sure that their employee salary is being paid on time, reasonable and appropriate for their work, and guarantee that the employee will not lose their job at the company.
Controlling is the primary goal-oriented function of management in organization to make sure that work is done as planned and that corrective action is performed. In Mr. DIY, they offer seamless purchasing experience to their customers while streamlining their corporate process. The company operates an innovative business that is adapted when it comes to providing a large selection of items, good quality and value for money, at low price. The second is the real performance measurement method. In Mr. DIY measurement the growth revenue created by retailers over time period in comparison to revenue generated by the same store over the same time period in the previous year using some store sales growth. The next step is comparing actual performance. In Mr. DIY, for instance, we set a monthly sales goal. Are unable to accomplish their sales goal, that manager will have a meeting with them to analyze the issue if necessary. During the MCO in March and April of last year, and working hours will consider. However, Mr. DIY is keeping its expansion plan intact. And the last one, Mr. DIY. When COVID-19, Mr. DIY first half of previous year placing the business under financial strain prior to stock market debut. However, Mr. DIY took no action, so they move forward, keep working toward their objective of long-term success through the strategy and focused attention of their strong.
Leading is managing people such as employers, teams, and group is a key component of leadership. However, don't only tell them what to do. Also use specific abilities like interpersonal abilities to inspire team members to do their very best in order to meet the organization's goal. Mr. DIY was recognized by Frost & Sullivan as market leader in the home improvement retail industry. Mr. DIY is also one of the companies listed on the Malaysian Stock Exchange. A leader has a crucial role to play in motivating others to help an organization or business achieve its objective. An executive can directly influence employee behavior toward the achievement of company goals through the process of leadership. Mr. DIY's team leader inspires and develops their staff members as professionals. The DIY company offers its staff several training possibilities in addition to promotion prospects. They benefit from knowing the knowledge pertinent to the role held. They have faith that employees will run the business effectively. The staff will therefore naturally strive hard to achieve the organization's goal under this type of management. Employees will put a lot of effort to help the company succeed because they see it as their own. Just like team managers do, that is how Mr. DIY guided the business to success, exactly like other major corporations. Effective leadership involves explaining the strategy in terms that everyone in the organization can grasp. Effective leader make sure that everyone understands the strategy implication for them and their job, that they support the approach and that they brought into it. A good manager should communicate with his staff in order to have them carry out the organization's stated plan and rules. The Mr. DIY organization offer a pleasant workplace and modest managing, which make their team feel at ease and motivated to work.
In conclusion, Mr. DIY is yet another example of two founders who took one idea very seriously and made a ton of money in the process. Mr. DIY keeps on achieving its goal and becoming one of the largest retail stores because of its strategic management. The company leverages the economies of scale and it's a testament to delighting suppliers and customers. Moreover, Mr. DIY won its spot as one of Malaysia's most valuable companies by doing something straightforward. It sold the largest assortment of quality goods at the most affordable prices across the most convenient store locations nationwide. Mr. DIY used all those planning to improve and increase their company's profit and revenue. All their strategies and plannings gives a tendency to make them be a company with a great quality. Mr. DIY should maintain its strategic planning and its effectiveness to ensure a better outcome in the future. That's all.